This is TWiT.
All right, we're here at CES 2020, and we got our great colleague, Sam Abu-Samit, and we're going to take a look at some pretty cool, interesting ultra-wideband tech from who?
NXP.
NXP. Take us on into this.
All right, so NXP is going to show us some of the uses for ultra-wideband chips that are going to be coming to cars and all kinds of other devices over the next couple of years. You've already got, if you have an iPhone 11, you already have ultra-wideband in there, and we're going to see some of the potential applications of how that can be used.
So this is basically the ultra-wideband chip, and this tiny thing here is a 10-meter antenna.
Nice.
So ultra-wideband was 15 years ago defined as a competitor to Wi-Fi.
Right.
And it's completely dead as a communication technology. No one needed it anymore. It lost out in a standardization war.
Right.
So the question was when we came up with, hey, we have great solutions on ultra-wideband. Everyone was like, you want to revitalize that old that thing? No. Now, what happened last year is, so we worked on the algorithms to make it more robust, to get it really, really into a nice tracking.
Right.
And what that leads to is, join me for a second. That leads to very nice tracking. This is our executive tracker, as we call it.
Okay.
So you can switch it even into Pac-Man mode, and you see what Lars is doing here. So I'm either the ghost or the little Pac-Man.
Right.
But if you see me walking now, it's tracking me basically. Now, if that works so nicely, what you can do is, you can of course access your car.
Right.
But even more so, you leave your car, walk up to your house, your walkway lights are switching on, your front door is opening while you are approaching it. We have a front door demo over there, so that you basically. So exactly, it's exactly tracking you down over 2 meters, 1 meter, 50 centimeters, open up, and in your house, your sound system is following you. So you're walking down the aisle into the kitchen, into the living room without waking up your entire family, but it's like your digital bubble is following you.
Right.
Now, of course, some of the phone makers have already ultra-wideband. So Apple has ultra-wideband announced to be in the phones since September. Not our chip, by the way, but their own solution. But we have Samsung phones in the meantime as prototypes with that. We have the fine-ranging consortium, so Samsung, Bosch, Sony are on there.
So all the ultra-wideband technology was.
Normally, you never would have that momentum because everyone would start now with his own flavor and how do I do it? The good news was we could roll back to the old IEEE standard. Okay. Not for the communication technology, but we could say, if you want to build your device, use the IEEE standard, and then you can understand my device.
Okay.
And that was suddenly, it was there, and it was enormous boost, of course, and these normal pissing contests that you have on the standardization wars were out. All patents also expired, gone. So basically what we're going to see is for sure at Mobile World Congress, we're going to see quite some mobile phones coming up with that technology. Right. And then of course also these type of smart gadgets for your asset tracking. Nice. And I see really quite a big bang this year, some car launches, fixing your children's seat, if it is in the car, disable the airbags, getting out the trailer hook just by making a move, improving the car key intelligence. So in other words, a year ago or today, the two of us, we go for a beer, we get hammered, you take my car key, can drive away.
Okay.
If I have my car key in my mobile phone and I walk towards the car knows, or the key knows my biometric walking pattern, can take my heart rate from the watch, can suddenly say, hey Lars, either you are so hammered that you cannot walk a straight line anymore, or you are not Lars. So can you please authenticate? So Samuel, that's the point. Can you please authenticate yourself again? So what I do by accident, I'm notching up the security of that car key because you cannot do anything with my car key.
Right.
Now, even better. I'm flying from Hamburg to Vegas, you flying to Hamburg, my car is at the airport. We could do Airbnb for cars. You text me on the airport, hey Lars, are you in Hamburg again for a beer? No, I'm on the way. Can I have your car?
Right.
Yes, okay. And what I'm doing is, I'm sending you, like a banking card transaction, I'm sending you my car key for 2 days, for the weekend.
It's a token.
And I do not even need to send you my biometrics because this certificate, like a payment certificate, lands on your mobile phone with your biometrics.
Okay.
So you can use it even if Sam then steals your key
So
again.
now it's
doesn't
still
work.
only locked down to
So
me.
exactly.
Okay.
And I mean, my son hates me already for that because I told him that he gets, of course, a key for my BMW that is limited to 120 kilometers an hour and not German motorway left lane 250 free ride, right? So these type of things you can do and can start tailoring the world around you just by technically very, very accurate and very fast and smart asset tracking. That's basically the story, what we're doing here. Yeah?
I like technology like this because a lot of times at CES we'll hear stories about all of these glamorous things that's not necessarily
It could happen.
practical.
Yeah.
Like say, a flying vehicle built by Hyundai. You know, something that may someday possibly become reality.
Shall I show you the i.MXs quickly?
Sure, why not?
What you're seeing here is a windscreen of a Ford F-150, and we have two of our microcontrollers, two i.MX 8 microcontrollers operating this entire real estate.
So all these screens that are here,
All 11 screens here are operated by two microcontrollers. Why by two? This is the twin set that we are just up integrating into one next generation. So in future, one generation will operate in one. And here it is. So two of these babies here are operating the entire real estate. Now, on each of those, we have four separated islands. Why? Because you can shield these islands from each other. You can stop them from sharing executable code. Why? This here is highly functional safety relevant, the instrument cluster and the head-up display. This one here is highly entertainment relevant, but if it stalls, if my kids have malware on this one, who cares?
Of course.
Okay. So in the past, or as of today, you have separate ECUs for all of those. Now what we have in future is we bring all of that into one piece of silicon, and all of these four islands can look into the same image memory, but cannot share executable code. What that means is, my navigation is rendering here. The closer I get to my destination, I can move the navigation picture here by looking into the same image memory, and I can move it even up here. But I do not compromise on the functional safety of the displays.
Okay.
You cannot store these things here because you cannot exchange executables.
Okay.
The worst thing that could happen is, here this stalls and the navigation looks crap. But no functional impact in that respect. So this is the stuff that we are doing, and on one of those i.MXs, we have them. Then we had Unity approaching us, and they have a gaming engine. If you have these type of rendering engines, you can of course very quickly render here a very nice environment. So not an accurate picture of your environment, but a quickly rendered one showing you the objects that are in your proximity, side impact detection.
We don't want latency.
And this is exactly okay. Now we have of course the boat use case, not exactly for driving on the roads, but these type of solutions that you quickly can render your environment in a simple way that the driver understands it well. Right. That is, of course, the stuff that we immediately have here on these solutions, and that's some of the goodies that we have here. That are really hot this year.
Nice. Thank you so much, Lars. Always great to talk to you.
Looking forward to the next one.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.